Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Rimworld Beta 18, Randy Random Extreme in the Boreal Forest. And we survived our first day. Everything could have gone better. I have a tendency to try to build our home base in a big tree grove. And while that does allow us to get some wood as we construct along, it sure does make it to where people have to sleep outside. And generally, they don't like that very much. Slept in the cold, slept outside. How cold is it out there? 51? It's not too bad. Come on, Ray. Moods are good. Actually, Ray is getting really close to a break point here, but hopefully whenever he gets out of bed... How long do these last? 21 hours? Okay, so that's going to be an issue. One thing we may do, while I remember, is to go and put just a horseshoe pin, maybe like right there. So they can get a little bit of joy in their lives. Let's see. Sarah, are you our constructor? I think you are. Why don't you eat something and then come and work on that. And finish the building that you'd rather sleep than construct. It's really your fault that everybody slept outside, so I don't understand why you are so upset about it. All right, Des has almost got all this stuff finished, and that is fantastic. I'm trying to think if I want her to go ahead and... Oh, one thing I want to do is I don't want to do corn. I don't want to do corn. That takes way too long. I think I'm going to switch that over to potatoes. And I might actually let her finish this up and then come and start chopping some trees, because one thing I do not like is trees in my living room. And currently we have trees in our living room. We need to get these blocks out of here and get those in a spot where crafting can occur. This is going to be a large stockpile up here for things and stuff, and, blocks may fit in well, so if we just take that out maybe that far, we can set this as a chunk spot and get rid of some of these. Let's see. Boy, we got a lot of chunks in here, don't we? Let's get those out. Let's get them out. Let's get them moving. Wow, we don't want every chunk in the world, but we do want all of those out. All right, so this is all constructed now. I can go ahead and unforbid that. And she'll finish up building the kitchen. And let's see, we want some things in here. We want a butcher table. And we want... let's see, do we want to go for a fueled stove or just an electric stove? We're not going to be cooking anytime soon, so let's go ahead and put the electric one in, and we will plan. We need... Oh, we got some wood down here I forgot about. I generally leave the steel unforbidden in the start because I want them to prioritize hauling the other things, but it looks like they're not hauling any of the things. So why doesn't everybody just take a nice little hauling break here, and let's get this stuff in the house. Oh, and you know what? I didn't give Sarah a gun. I didn't give her any weapon at all because she has, like, literally no combat skill. But, I might give her the revolver. Let's see what that does. What does she have here? Shooting accuracy, 89%. Even with 0 skill, she has an 89% chance to... Oh, these are new. I think these are new. These distance things. I've never noticed this on the tooltip before. That's actually extremely helpful. So granted, she's not going to do a lot of hitting, but 31% at 10 is better than 0% at 0. So that I think she's better with the gun without it. It looks like she at least knows what end to point at the bad guy. And let's see. Let's go ahead and prioritize hauling that. Yeah, see, Ray is already at a major break risk because things. Let's see. Do we want to do something about that? The only thing we can really do, I think, is to start building separate bedrooms. And, I mean, the construction here is almost done, so that might be something that we can plan. And I heard something squeak. What squoke? You squoke. You are going to be a problem. I mean, is this something we just want to go ahead and take care of? Just go ahead and get it out of the way? I may leave him for a little bit. It's going to be a problem, but... Sarah, what are you doing? Are you finishing this up? This needs to get finished up. Don't work on that. Work on this. Let's get this place where we're sleeping. Let's get that taken care of first. Boy, you really don't want to do that, do you? I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist. Okay, now you got it. Now you got it. That might help a little bit with one of the mood modifiers. Making sure that Ray goes to bed last will also help with that. And I don't think we're going to be able to do much at the time. Sarah, what are you doing? You're hauling steel to the electric stove. Okay, carry on. You don't really need to get that corner quite yet. But you will want to get it eventually. You know, maybe it's time to start worrying about bedrooms. Maybe it's time to start worrying about that, just because we're getting break risks already. And one thing this new version does bring are some interesting new middle breaks. I'm thinking about going kind of large. It seems like last time I did a 4x3, I think, and it worked out. I'm thinking about doing, let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe a 5x3? That's a little bit bigger. That seems like a reasonable bedroom size to me. Everybody should love that, right? And let's put some doors in there. And I tell you what, let's just go ahead and floor that wooden as well. Just to get everything going here. Just get it all going. And actually, Sarah's not going to finish that. She is just going to go to bed. And Ray, you look like you're going to bed, so I'm going to draft you just so you go to bed last. There we go. Because I think you have the highest break threshold. And you do. So that'll help. That'll help. How are our beds look? We have an awful bed, we have a poor bed, and a normal bed. 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Just what is that? What does that look like number-wise? Comfort 0.75 comfort points as opposed to 0.3 comfort points. So that's a lot of comfort points. I don't know what that means. How comfortable the object is. Base value 0.75. Quality multiplier. I don't know how that translates over. Maybe that is a multiplier that goes to their rest. Not sure. Oh, no, it's got its own little stat here. Comfort, 30%. So, okay. That is a need that's fulfilled by that. Yours is very low. Oh, what was that? That was under the needs tab. Yours is higher. And yours is higher. Okay. I don't know what the ticks mean. Maybe that somehow affects the mood. Huh. Or maybe those are the points for the... Okay, yeah, she is very comfortable. And Ray is... nothing. Nothing at all. Alright, well, it's coming up on morning time. Oh, there's that disturb. So it doesn't matter if you go to bed first or last. You're going to get that if you are in a shared bedroom. But hopefully Sarah can get to working on these bedrooms and get those taken care of. Or at least get the electric stove built. That means we are going to need some power. And let's see what we can do about that. Maybe like right here? No reason not to do it here? Like a pretty good spot to me. Let's do that there, and maybe a solar generator right by it. And I don't know, I think maybe eventually we'll move the battery in here, but while it's not closed, we'll have one right there. We can always move that later. And we'll take power from over here and up into the battery, and that should reach that stove, and that will be set. Let's see. I'm going to put a chop order on a couple of these trees so that Ray will come over here, and maybe a haul order on this rocks to get those out of the way. We chop that one? Yes, we can. All right, Des is taking care of those. And we already have one bedroom complete. Let's see, we need to build 2 beds because our beds just really stink. So I'll build 2 of those. Oh, got one right here that can be chopped too. And this big one right here needs to be chopped as well. Oh, nope, everybody's off to bed. Let's look at our schedule and just make sure. I like to do where everybody does their joy together so that they'll socialize and become friends. And if you set 2 ticks right here to sleep and leave that rest of this at anything, they will actually go and sleep as long as they need. At least that's the way I understand it. That's from my research. I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, we can name. I'm terrible at naming. Rivershaw and Plainton sounds great to me. Fabulous. All right, that is all getting built. We have some bedrooms, and I think we can go ahead and say reinstall this bed here. Ray is going to sweep up the dirt, and that felt like a little bit of screen shake. Chunk of spacecraft fell. Oh, 3 pieces. Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've ever noticed that little screen shake before. I think that's new. Or I am very unobservant. One of those 2 things. All right, let's go ahead and uninstall these. And I think Sarah will prioritize that maybe? No, she's going to finish building the house. Probably a better idea. And this tree right here is just right in the way. And you're going to do that corner. Actually, let's get rid of these beds first. I tend to uninstall rather than deconstruct because, you know, they're worth something, right? They're worth something to somebody. We will be able to trade them, maybe. Okay, so none of this is getting built. Why is none of this getting built? I guess because you're prioritizing the bedrooms. Words are hard. Okay, now we're getting that taken care of. Des is relaxing. Let's see, these chunks are almost filled up. Let's go ahead and unforbid these. I forgot about them. It's not too late. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go and, let's see, that is actually under floors. Let's go ahead and remove these floors here. We get some blocks and maybe be able to expand those grow zones out a bit. That is a win-win. And we have all this furniture now we can put in there. We can put in shelves and dressers. Oh, how are these beds? How did they turn out? Normal, normal, normal. That is better than awful and shoddy. So hopefully that'll help out with the mood a bit. End tables makes the nearby beds a little bit more comfortable. Okay. 30 wood? We've got a lot of wood. Maybe I will get to that. I think we need to kind of prioritize first coming over here and building a table for everybody to eat at. And yeah, let's go all out. Let's make dining chairs and everything. All right, so Sarah kind of started chopping some of these trees. I may go through and just do some cut plant orders. We need to get all this stuff out of the way anyway. And since those folks aren't doing much, they can come and take that down. So everything will be ready for the power to go up. Gosh, so many chunks. So many chunks. Oh, Ray has got the flu. Oh, thanks a lot, Randy. Thanks a lot. We're set to use normal medicine. Sometimes set that down to only use the herbal medicine. We don't have herbal medicine really. Well, there's a couple of wild heal roots laying around. But my problem is I don't want to end up dead with a full stack of regular medicine. So for the flu, I'm not going to be sad about that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get that treated. If it was a bump and a bruise, I may be kind of a little bit. Did I plant both of these as potatoes? Oh my. Oh my. I'm a noob. I am such a noob. Let's do, I gave her some extra growing practice, right? I gave her practice. How much food do we have? 25. And I think we got all the free food just laying around the map, at least the free packaged meals. We probably have some berries that we can harvest. Oh, and our rice is already going. That is great. All right, I think I'm going to set this stockpile here to be built. I think that may be big enough to put a wall over. I guess we will find out. Or not a wall, a roof over. I guess we'll find out. Maybe a little short. But, yeah, actually, I think they only go out 6. So that may... 6 or 7. So it may cut it, it may not. I don't know. That's the only way I know to find out, though, is to do it. Beavers. We have beavers. We have a lot of beavers. They are going to come and take our wood. I'm not sure how much I care about that, but I would like to have their fur and meat. So, may go ahead and just get this cooler up and running. And have a freezer going, and we can go kill some beavers and save their meat and stuff and not lose it. We need to start clearing the stuff out of this freezer stockpile anyway. Once this area gets built, we will set up... Well, we can go ahead and set up that stockpile now. Let's see. Just go ahead and plop this sucker down. And we want to let everything in there for now. That'll be great. Everything except for meat. I think. Yeah. And we actually want to do pretty much the opposite. We want meat and animal corpses in here. All right, how are we doing power-wise? Is that connected? Yes, everything is connected. We just lack the electricity. All right, guys, just wake up. Ray, you don't look like you're sleeping. What are you doing? You're just resting. If you're not tired, bud, get out of bed. Maybe he just doesn't have the Z thing when he's sleeping. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay. Oh, that's right, you're sick. Ray, I'm sorry. I forgot, you're sick. How's that coming along? You are at 55% immunity. You are being fed. We're gonna have to wait till you're up and running before we can go and get those beavers taken care of. All right, look at all this rice. We just have rice all over the place. Okay, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get a roof all over this area, so I may just plop down a wall right, or a post right there to go ahead and finish roofing that all off. All this stuff's going to need to be moved out. Oh, we have our cooler. Wonderful. Let's set that down to 28-ish, and let's see if that is enough cooler to cool this area. You know what? I put it in backwards. It is in backwards. That is embarrassing. That is very embarrassing. All right. Yeah, Sarah, come fix this. You should have told me. You should have told me. Okay, temperature, cooler, faced the correct way. And Sarah can get to fixing my little mistake there. It's only like a component and some steel. Oh, didn't like that. What was that? What are you attacking? You're attacking something. There's blood. Yeah, we're gonna have to take care of that too. All right, let's try this again. 28 degrees, and we'll see if that keeps that nice and cool. Ray, how you doing? You are getting treated. You are at 65% immunity. Gosh, we have a lot of stuff just hanging out, and a lot of rice just hanging out here. Yeah, Ray's sad. He is hungry. Let's see, Des, is that strictly a doctoring job? Oh, you're already taking care of it. You're on it, Sarah. You're on it. You know what would be really funny is do they get 8 without a table for being fed? No, they don't. That is good. He does get a little bit of a penalty for being in the dark, so maybe we might want to give him a torch. We might give all 3 of them a torch. Nobody likes to be in the dark. And throw a plant pot in all 3 of these. Let's just do what we can. Do what we can to make that as pleasant as possible. Okay, so our storage area is looking pretty good up here. Some of this stuff, has that been moved up there, I hope? How is the temperature in here? It is down to 28, which is where I want it to be. Let's see. Let's go ahead and delete this zone right here, and I'm actually going to take out that part of the zone. And I'm actually going to set up a new stockpile here, and that is going to be solely for meals. How's it going, Ray? Still unhappy? Yes. How's your flu? 78%. Okay, so we're getting close. Des, what are you up to? You're just doing a hauling of wood. Let's haul some of this rice out of the rain. All right, Sarah's in here making the bedroom nice for Ray, so hopefully that'll boost his mood again. Still has an awful bedroom, but hopefully he will not be suffering from that sick one anytime soon. Let's see. Okay, they're getting everything out of the freezer and moved up. I would rather have you prioritize hauling rice, I think, right now. Okay, and Des, you are doing that. Great. And let's see, we probably want to start building kind of like a little workshop area, I think. We want to go ahead and get that kind of sketched out. Maybe something like that starting out, just to kind of keep it nice and flush. We should be able to fit a lot of nice little workshops in here. We want a door here out to the stockpile, and I think that will actually just be fine. We'll build this all up. We'll put all our crafting stuff we need kind of here next to the general stockpile. And we can get started making some blocks and all of those type things. Blocks, and eventually we'll put our rest of our production benches in there. Got a battery breakdown. That is not fortunate. Nice little component sink there. Ray, how are you doing? Are you close to being not sick anymore? You're at 92%, so you're actually pretty close. I don't think I'm going to wake Sarah up because you are, well, you're sick now. You're at major break risk. You're very joy deprived and you're urgently hungry. So let's hope Sarah will get you taken care of here. And we are almost out of food. So let's go ahead and add a bill here to cook a simple meal. And let's see, we want to do that. How long do we want to do that? Let's do. We've got a freezer, so we can do a lot. Let's do 19, 20 of them, and just drop on the floor. That sounds great. Take to the not do X times. Do until you have that many. Okay. Let's see. Let's do 15. Pause when satisfied. Unpause at 5. We'll do that for starting out. And one thing I may also do is put a little stockpile zone up here that is strictly for vegetarian things, and put the primary at preferred, or the priority at preferred. That way there'll always be some rice up here ready to go. And that might light a match under these hauling jobs for the rice. No, Des, you're taking it from the other stockpile. I do not want you to do that. I want you to go out and grab the stuff in the rain. Well, we'll do a oh, you're kind of doing a triangle. That might actually work. Oh, raise up. Are you immune? Yes. How's your needs? They're teetering. They're teetering. You're still considered sick, though, but that'll go away here soon. Disturbed sleep will go away soon as well. And awful bedroom is something we will take care of, hopefully shortly. All right, how is the weather outside? It is 78 degrees, and that is fine. Refugee, an army sergeant. That suggests to me maybe some combat skill, and we certainly could use that. Probably going to end up regretting this, but let's do it. Let's offer safety. We did get some shooting skill. We got a more construction skill, so he'll be able to help out. Got some intellectual as well. Hard worker, fast walker, steadfast. That is a great group of skills. So health-wise, no injuries. I think that was a good decision. We are going to have to do some fighting here, so let's draft everybody and put you there. And Nelson, actually, I'm going to draft you and bring you over here as well. I have plans for you. All right, we got our raid. It's just one person. That is fine. Let's see. You are the person that wasn't... Well, actually... Yeah, you drop that. Ray, you come over here, and you drop that. Nelson, you come up here. You grab that. Ray, you grab that. And Sarah, you come over here and hide in this bedroom. All right, Ray, come down here. Nelson, you come here. Des, you're going to run interference. Wow, that's fast. All right, we got her. And let's take a look at her. She has got some great medicine skill, and that is something that we sincerely need. Who is our best colonist as far as mood is concerned? That would be Sarah. So Sarah, I hate to do this, but you are going to have to not have a bedroom for a little bit. But you know what? You are a constructor, so you can create your own. Isn't that exciting? Let's see. Do we want to do it close, or do we want to put a little bit of space in between? I think we want to put a little bit of space in between. Have kind of a little common area. Something like that. And we will put in some doors. And we will put in some beds. And we will also put in some floors. All right. That is all out. We are going to capture our prisoner and bring her in. Actually, Des, why don't you just do that? And you guys, as you were. All right. Well, I am up on the 30-minute mark, so I am going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. We've survived. We survived our first raid. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.